This is Tim Patterson. Find me at TradeshowGuy.net. Got a quick little video for this week on tips for better virtual meetings and presentations. Now, I've talked to a lot of people over the last 6 months or so about this particular topic. I thought it might be fun to just gather all of them into one short video about all of the best things, best practices, I guess, you can have for making your virtual meetings go smoother. First of all, before the meeting, confirm it. Make sure the link is sent. Make sure they understand how it works. Make sure the person you're meeting with knows how the software works and has the requisite tech, camera, and microphone of some sort. Speaking of tech, when it comes to audio, I always prefer a USB microphone plugged directly into the computer. But the microphone on the laptop or the computer will work. It's not optimal, but it will work. Sometimes you prefer the USB, so if you can find something like that that fits and you can use it easily, that would be the option. Headphones or earbuds certainly is better than the sound coming out of the speaker of the computer. Limit background noise like, barking dogs and trains and the mailman. Shut the door. Or plan ahead so that you know that you will have the meeting taking place at a time when those distractions would be at a minimum. Next up is video. Let's talk about the background. I know that on Zoom you can add a custom background to it. Pretty much anything you put there. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. I think it's a bit gimmicky and a little bit goes a long way. So I think it's better to have a natural background behind you. And I've had people comment on all the albums that I have in my background. You could have a blank wall. Nothing is wrong with that if you have a space to do that. A bookshelf, things like that. As opposed to an open room where there are people walking around or an office space where people are walking around. When it comes to lighting, good lighting on your face is the best, and no backlighting. In other words, don't have a open window behind you because that'll just make your face look very dark and it'll look pretty bad. So you can buy lighting, not necessary if you have good natural light. And if you have a phone, make a comment about this. Try and find a tripod to put it on, because a handheld phone and all the movement that entails can be very distracting. When it comes to the presentation, pay attention to who is speaking. Everyone can see you. Keep that in mind. Speak slowly and clearly when it's time for you to speak. And look at the camera and not at the screen. It makes the other person think you're looking at them, or gives that impression anyway, so that's always the better thing to do. Be relaxed. Smile. And be aware that if you're on camera, everyone can see what you're doing. So we'll just leave it at that. Don't do anything embarrassing. And finally, have fun and look forward to your next in-person meeting with the same person, because we will get to that point and hopefully it won't be all that long. That's a quick look at some of the tips for a better virtual meeting or presentation. I'm Tim Patterson. Find me at TradeshowGuy.net.